Hi, this is Ann from the corporate office in Houston. Today we will go over the accidental injury benefits. The accidental injury benefit is one of our most relied upon services. I am going to cover some important aspects of this benefit that you should know. Many people live day to day assuming that they cannot afford to be prepared if an accidental injury occurs. Thousands of American families live in fear of the unexpected. According to the CDC accident statistics, there is an accidental injury every second of every single day in the United States. The good news is that this wonderful benefit provides assistance to the primary, spouse, and all eligible dependents. This benefit will provide either $2,000 or $5,000 at the time of the accidental injury. These amounts depend on the member's choice of plan. Also, this benefit has no limitations on how many times an eligible member can use it. Each incident is a separate claim. There is an easy explanation on what qualifies as an accidental injury. It's pretty basic. Any type of unexpected trauma to the body that would lead you to seek medical attention is when this great benefit can be used. Here are a few examples. If somebody falls, if there were a sports injury, burns, lacerations, maybe an allergic reaction, auto-related injuries, even animal bites. The main thing to keep in mind is that it must be an unforeseen external trauma to the body that can lead you to seek medical attention. So let's take a moment and recap what we have just learned. First, this great benefit is offered in two forms, $2,000 and $5,000. It depends on the member's choice of plan. Second, primary, spouse, and legal dependents are eligible to use this benefit. Two more important things that you should know are, first, this benefit, if applicable circumstances apply, can follow as a secondary to auto or major medical insurance. And finally, the member's out-of-pocket expense will only be the first $100 per each individual accidental injury occurrence. Any medical expenses incurred over the specified plan amount will be the member's financial responsibility, but our PAC department will also assist in this matter. It's very important to be aware of the effective dates of this benefit. It's quite simple. First of all, your effective date is printed on your membership card. Let's go over how to calculate the right effective date. If you're a new member and you have enrolled on or before the 15th of the month, it will be effective on the 1st of the following month. Example, let's say that you enrolled on January 12th. Well, your effective date will be February 1st. Now, if you enrolled after the 15th of the month, it will be on the 1st of the second month that follows. Let me give you an example. Let's say you enrolled on January 22nd. Well, you can use this service on March the 1st. You see, it's quite simple, and always remember that it is printed on the face of the card. Our care center is extremely dedicated to your healthcare needs. That is why we have created these instructional videos, so you can use your accidental injury benefit accurately. We suggest that you watch this video to better be prepared in the event of an accident. Now let's go over some important steps to follow. First, a licensed physician must be seen within 3 days of the accident. The next step is to call the care center to report that an accident has occurred. Please report this within 30 days of the accident. Next, the accident claims department will send you a claim form to complete and to return to us so we may open up an accident claim for you. All bills and paid receipts acquired need to be sent to your claims representative for processing. It will take up to 90 days for payment to be dispersed. We are available to help you at any time throughout this process. Please feel free to call if needed. We strive to better serve you whenever the opportunity arises. In order to receive prompt results and payments for accidental injuries reported, the claim must be filled out completely and signed in the appropriate spaces. Here's an example of a claim form. It's really simple and most essential that the claim form is not missing any information that may cause a delay. Let's review it together. Boxes 1 through 3 are pre-filled for you. So let's start with box 4. Boxes 4, 5, and 6 is just a member social security number, gender, and date of birth. Box 8 is if the injured was a minor. The parent will have to fill in this space. Box 9 is the date and time of the accident. Box 10 is where the accident occurred. Box 11, if your answers for box 16 were no, then box 11 will be no as well. Boxes 12 and 13 need only to be filled out if the incident is dental related. meaning injury to the teeth. Box 14 is the nature of the injury. For example, broken leg, frayed ankle, etc. Box 15, this line is to describe how the injury occurred. If more space is needed, you can attach a separate piece of paper to your claim form. Box 16 is basically trying to identify if there might be another entity responsible, as this is secondary to any major insurance. So please check yes or no on letters A through G. We are almost done. Now, Part 2, Other Insurance Statement. There are two basic yes or no questions asking if the injured member has any other insurance. And if the answer is yes, we need the name of the company. For the next portion, it is optional to have a witness present when signing this form. Finally, we're almost done. Sign and fax the completed claim form to Member Services. Keep in mind, our Care Center is here to help you through this whole entire process. The payment process is easy, so let's go over it briefly. Any medical bills pertaining to the accidental injury reported will be submitted for payment to the provider. All bills must be faxed to Member Services. Any payments that were made by the member will be submitted for payment to the primary member on the account. All payments must show actual proof, such as a canceled check or an actual receipt from the medical facility that treated the member. Keep in mind, the member is responsible to pay the first $100, and the choice of the plan determines the limit amount paid to either the medical provider or the primary holder on the account. I will now go over an additional benefit that is available as well when you have our accidental injury on your plan. It's called the accidental death and dismemberment. This benefit is paid in two different scenarios. One, in the unfortunate event that a covered member dies as a result of an accident, or if any eligible member suffers from various types of loss or dismemberment. For more specific details or any exclusions or limitations on any of our benefits, please refer to your membership guide. You have just completed our accidental injury and death and dismemberment training. We appreciate you and your choice to be part of our association. And once again, thank you.